So hi guys, welcome to Insane Techie. Our today's problem is to clone a linked list with next and random pointer. So as usual, I will break down this video into three parts. In the first section, I will explain you the problem statement. In the second section, I will explain you the logic. And in the third part, I will explain you the code. So let's begin our session. So our problem is, we are having one linked list, 1, 2, 3, 4, null. Is having one next pointer and one random pointer. It can point to any node. So two pointers we are having, one is next and one is random. We have to clone this linked list. So this would be our input. The expected output is we have to create a same linked list with same next and random pointer. So no change, and we have to return the head of the new cloned linked list. The output would be same as this. So what would be our logic for this program? So our first step would be to break these next nodes and insert our new node between these. So we will have 1 here, 2 here, 3 here and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, null. So we have created our new node and we have inserted our new node between the next pointers. So first step is done. Now our second step is to link the random pointers also. 1 will link to 3, 2 would be linked with 4, 3 would be linked with 2, and 4 would be linked with 3. So now we have linked our random pointers. So now the third step would be just a detached cloned linked list from the original linked list and join the next pointers. So finally we will get our cloned linked list. So now I will code with those three steps. Firstly, we will just insert a new node between the original linked list, and after that we will just change the random pointer according to the original one, and then detach the cloned linked list from the original one. I've created a function called cloned linked list, and it will return a head of the cloned linked list, and it will take the original linked list as an input. So our first condition would be if head is null. If the original linked list is null, then we don't have to create anything. And this is our step 1. Here we have just created one new node, that is one cloned node with the same data as the current node. So this was our original linked list. So suppose we are having two nodes. So current is this one, and we will create a new node which is n here. N is pointing to this one and the current is pointing to 1. Now we are linking n with 2. So n next would be current next. N next equal to current next. That is, it will point to 2 now. Current next equal to n. Current next equal to n. So now we are breaking this. Now instead of this, we will link with n and we will move our current pointer to the next node now. This we will do iteratively for all the nodes. This way we will insert the cloned nodes between the original linked list. So our second step is to set the random pointer of the newly created node. So this would be our step 2. So after step 1, our modified linked list would look something like this. So this blue part is our cloned nodes which we have linked with our original nodes, and this black links are the random pointer. So now we have to set the random pointers for the cloned ones also. So what we did here is, again current is pointing to head now. Current is pointing to head. Okay, we will check if current random is null or not. Current random is not null, then we will move inside this if condition. Then we will check current next random. So now we are setting the random pointer. Okay, current set. Current next random pointer will point to current random next. Current random next. So 1 will point to 3 now. Now the random pointer is also cloned same as the original linked list. So 1 is cloned with 3 now. In the same way, we will do it iteratively for all. So the next current would be current next. This would be our next current. So we have to move by 2 pointer because we have to go only in the black part because that is the original node which we have to clone. Based on current, we will modify our random pointers. So now the step 3 is to separate the new node from the original nodes. So this is our final step 3. So now suppose after step 2, our linked list is something like this. So this is our original nodes and this is our clone nodes. So these are the next pointers and these two are the random pointer. So just for an example, I have not mentioned the random pointer for the other nodes except for the first node, just to explain the step 3 part. So our current will now point to head. So now our current will point here. Cloned head will point here. The cloned head won't be used anywhere in the code except at last while we are returning. So for time being, I'm just erasing it. We are using it just during return time. So this will be our cloned current. So now we will start a loop. So we will iterate a loop till cloned current next not equal to null, because the last node would be the cloned node only. So till this part, hope everything would be clear. Currently current is pointing to 1 and cloned current is pointing to the cloned 1 and cloned head we will return at the last. It will also point to the same node. Now what we will do is we will iterate a loop till cloned current next not equal to null. The last node would be the cloned node only. When the cloned node next would be null, so that would be our end point. So now what we will do is we will just change the next pointer of both current and cloned current list. Current next equal to current next. So now this particular point will change to 2 and the same cloned current next equal to cloned current next. Cloned current next equal to cloned current next. So this would be changed to 2. Now we will just increment our current and cloned current. Now our current will point to this one and cloned current will point to this one. Cloned current. So at last current will point to 3. So we will do current next equal to null and cloned current next equal to null. So we will get two lists now, our original list and the cloned list, and we will return the cloned head. As we are iterating each node only once, so the time complexity for this solution will be big O of n. We are not using any extra space, so auxiliary space would be big O of 1. So that's it guys. Hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, please ask your questions in the comment section.